Today's a very special day. It's my 22nd birthday. But more importantly, today is Father's Day. I know you guys clicked on this video probably confused. You guys are probably like, 3 dads? Is it a polycule? Do they kiss? No. So my mom and my dad met and had me and my older brother. Things didn't work out between them. She then met Stein when I was 5 years old, had 2 kids. Things didn't work out between them, and then met Jeff when I was 10 years old. These 3 men are very important to me, and I just wanted to spend this Father's Day talking about the lessons that they taught me, little fun stories, and I just hope you guys enjoy. My dad kind of gave me the scaffolding and foundation of being a man. Like, I get my moral compass from my dad. He taught me how to be a good person. You know, holding doors for people, saying please and thank you. No matter if it's a family member or like a stranger. I just really appreciate that, Dad. Because there's a lot of dicks in this world today. And I'm glad I'm not one of them most of the time. Another cool thing about my dad is that he is wicked smart. Just the other day, my grandma sent me a newspaper article. And the article was about my dad and some of the academic achievements he's gotten or whatever. And in the interview, he said, "I'll only go to Georgia Tech if I am denied admission from Princeton." I didn't even know Princeton was an option. I didn't realize how smart my dad was. He never told me he was in the paper. He never told me he was thinking about going to Princeton. He's just so incredibly modest and nonchalant. That's freaking awesome. One thing that my dad did, I'm not sure if it was to try to make us smarter or just to spend time with us, was that he would sit me and my older brother down and we would read in a triangle. So I would read a paragraph, he would read a paragraph, and then my older brother would read a paragraph. And we got through a lot of books. This was from 2nd grade to 5th grade. We finished the Lord of the Rings series, including The Hobbit. We finished Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, Siddhartha, and the Bhagavad Gita. It didn't really make me smarter, but it made my reading comprehension off the fucking charts. I remember being in 5th grade whooping everybody's ass in like the reading exercises, and thank you, Dad, for that. I got my sense of humor from my dad. I think my dad is the funniest person that I've ever met. He's got this weird, dry, I don't even know what it is, but it's very unique, his sense of humor, and he never fails to make me belly laugh. And I think it's important because, like, you know, I want to be a stand-up comedian and stuff, and having a funny dad probably helps that a lot. My dad inspires me to work hard. You know, he's one of the hardest workers that I know, and whether he's telling me to work harder or just, you know, the thought of him working hard inspires me to work harder, he's helping me do it. He's the one who showed me all of my favorite movies, and movies is something that's, like, you know, one of my favorite things ever. Good Will Hunting, Dead Poets Society, Swingers, and The Fisher King. My dad has shown me all of those. My dad just has the best taste. Like, I remember being in preschool and he would play Stankonia, the Outkast album. We listened to a lot of that. I remember listening to the song 99 Problems by Jay-Z a lot. And I remember asking him if I could sing the lyrics at recess. And he said, sure, just as long as you don't curse. So I was, you know, going around, walking around recess, being like, I got 99 problems, but up. 8-1, hit me. I thought I was like the coolest kid in the world because of you, Dad. As I'm editing now, and I forgot to mention another thing that my dad showed me. While we were listening to Outkast and Jay-Z, he was also putting us on to Radiohead. This was all in preschool, by the way. Weird Fishes and the whole Benz album we listened to so much. So I don't know if you were going through something at the time, Dad, or something. I don't know, but thank you for giving me good taste. You're a real one, and I freaking love you. My dad taught me honesty. I can't lie to my dad. I know some kids, you know, growing up could tell lies to their dads, you know, stay out later or hang out with their buddies or go drinking or whatever. And I could never lie to him because he never lied to me. And I just want to thank you, Dad, for teaching me to be an honest man. My dad's always encouraged me to follow my dreams, no matter how crazy they are. Being happy is the most important thing in his eyes, and he just wants what's best for me, and I really love that about him. So I just wanted to say that I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Stein's big lesson that he taught me was to be unapologetically myself. Stein has always been very eccentric since the day I met him. Like, I remember having a high school basketball game, and he came wearing a kilt with no underwear. And, I mean, that's just Stein. He kind of did what he wanted. He wore what he wanted. Carried himself in a way where he was just not afraid to be who he was. And that really inspired me to be who I am. I remember getting embarrassed a lot as a little kid because of the crazy things Stein would do in public. And now I don't really get embarrassed anymore. I think it was kind of like exposure therapy. And I don't feel shame or embarrassment anymore. Stein has always been kind of rebellious, and a useful skill that he taught me was to figure out which rules that I had to follow and figure out which rules are meant to be broken. I remember sneaking into countless hotel pools with me, Stein, and all my brothers, and having an absolute blast, and then sneaking out. Yeah, that's against the rules, but having a good time is way more important than that. Stein never sweats the small stuff, and he taught me that life isn't so serious, and almost nothing is worth getting upset about. Stein taught me how to have fun in like the most efficient way possible, if that makes sense. One thing that I really appreciate about Stein is that, you know, him and my mom were only together from when I was ages 5 to 10. And after that, they split up. Regardless, he has stayed in my life, very much so. He's a big part of who I was, but he's also a very big part of who I am now. He has still been a huge father figure to me and been there for me and included me in stuff and treated me like his own, and I am just forever grateful for you, Stein, because he didn't have to do that. Stein, you taught me that blood doesn't make someone family, but love does, and I just wanted to say thank you, Stein, and I love you. Happy Father's Day. Last but not least is Jeff. Big thing that Jeff taught me is compassion. He inspired me to hold my family close. He cares so deeply for his brothers and his family, and I think a lot of that rubbed off on me. And he's probably a big reason why I hold my siblings near and dear to my heart. One thing I love about Jeff is that he always has a story to relate to you in some way. I remember I was really upset because my 7th grade girlfriend dumped me. And Jeff came to me and was like, do you want to shoot hoops about it? I remember when I was your age and I was upset, I would go and, shoot basketball, and that would, kind of take my mind off of things. Didn't matter how stupid the problem was or anything. Jeff would always take it serious if you came to him with something. Jeff is someone who's always there for you. He'd show me movies and stuff too. I remember he showed us A Bronx Tale and The Sandlot. He's from Jersey, so we all thought, me and my brothers thought he was a gangster, especially after watching A Bronx Tale. And he connected with me over movies, because movies was my big interest. Jeff always laughs at my shitty jokes. Jeff is actually who inspired me to make this video today. I was in town the other day, and Jeff wanted to give me a little bit of an early birthday present, and he told me to close my eyes and hold out my hands. And he hands me this. It's a bad motherfucker wallet from Pulp Fiction. And the reason why that's so special is because Jeff's had this wallet for 14 or 15 years, well before I ever met him. And I always thought it was the coolest wallet in the world. I always wanted a bad motherfucker wallet. And a few years ago, I actually ended up buying one for myself. And you see this one, it's a plastic piece of shit. I wanted to be like Jeff, and I wanted that wallet. Jeff didn't have to give me that wallet. I'm his stepkid, but he's always treated me like his own. And I know it might not seem like a big deal, it's a wallet, but he's had it for a very long time, and it meant a lot to him, which makes it mean a lot to me. So thank you for always being there for me, Jeff. Thank you for the wallet, and I love you. Happy Father's Day. I just wanted to, say thank you to my 3 dads for being there for me each step of the way and, giving me the best lessons and guidance that I could have ever asked for. I've wanted to be a dad since I was 3 or 4 years old, and I was lucky enough to have 3 different dads to show me the way. I know all the cool things that I want to show my future kids. I know all the cool lessons that I want to teach them. I know some kids aren't, lucky enough to have even one father figure in their life, but I'm just so grateful for the 3 that I have, and I'm truly the luckiest man in the world. So from the bottom of my heart, happy Father's Day. Go tell your dad you love him, and if you don't have a dad, go tell your mom you love her, and if you don't have a mom, go tell somebody you love them. It's a lovely day. It's Father's Day. It's my 22nd birthday. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching if you're still here. If you like hearing me talk, I host a weekly podcast where I just talk about nothing for 30 minutes. So if you enjoy that, check me out. I hope you guys have a great day.